All right, shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites who come day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, first off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that's kicking this truth, all right, in sincerity and with the 100% doctrine. Since I said 100% doctrine, just jump straight into the scriptures. And the title of this lesson is going to be The Way of the Sword, all right? Like a dojo, all right? Like a samurai, you know? This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick, powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, all right? Because when you go out here with this truth, all right, which this is the best weapon you can have, is a spiritual weapon, all right? It's a powerful weapon. When you bringing out them scriptures and you have like a 2/3 ass nigga come up, or somebody who just don't simply believe in the scriptures, all right, first of all, they ain't gonna get it. But for these guys that think they're Israelites or whatnot, or not think they're Israelites, they know they're Israelites, but they ain't got the 100% doctrine. When you cut their ass, they be looking all stupid. You know why? Because when you read Acts, it says they were cut to the heart, man. All right? Even to, it says cutting asunder the soul and the spirit, to the joints and marrow, and is discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. So we are wise beings, especially when we go out there and teach, man. That's how you got to be with these scriptures, man. Motherfucker come up to the camp and he say some wayward shit. All right, get the scriptures and cut his ass, man. Because trust me, we've witnessed it. People who've been literally cut to their heart. They couldn't say nothing. That's why the scriptures say they can't gainsay and they say the truth. Because they can't. Because what we say is the truth. All right? And for brothers like myself, because I'm a young brother, 6 years, whatnot, you got to know how to handle that sword. You got to have experience. So that's why we learn from older brothers. We learn from the elder apostles. All right? It's just like Bruce Lee and Ip Man. All right? You got to learn from somebody, man. Hey, read Hebrews the 5th chapter, man. When you ought to be teachers, you have need one teach you again. All right? I'm going to go from there to Ephesians 6, chapter 17th verse. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit. It's the sword of the Spirit, these scriptures, this word, all right? Which is the word of God. So you got to know how to handle that too, man, all right? You got to know what scriptures to go to, what scriptures to back up, precept upon precept, all right? You got to be skilled in the word. Hey, but what does Hebrews say? You babes are unskilled in the word, all right? So we are becoming warriors. All right, as simple as that, especially in this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, spiritual warriors. It's gonna get physical later. We ain't worried about the physical. Just worry about the spiritual right now, man. All right? All right, hey, because it said take on that helmet of salvation, all right? You gotta have that knowledge, man. You got to, man. This is Romans 13:3, which this whole chapter is manifold, all right? But I'm going to start at verse 3 and go to 4. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. All right? So your masters in this truth that's over you, all right, if they're rebuking your ass, it's not a terror of good works. All right? They correcting your ass so you can be perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, if you're of the elect anyway. All right? So they're not a terror unto you. All right? They're a terror to the evil. So if the elders see some evil or some wickedness in you, they're going to cut your ass on it. All right? Now it's up to you how you take that reproof. All right? Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? So it's asking you a question. Will you not be afraid of the power? Because who's given this knowledge, this wisdom into the hands of the elders? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So honestly, you just can't talk to the elders any type of way, man. Because it's like, shit, are you not going to be afraid of the power? Because that's the mouthpiece of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, starting with the top apostle elders, going on down, man. There's a order, and you gotta respect the order, man. There's no way around that, man. All right. This is I'm gonna finish the scripture. For he is a minister unto Yahweh, to thee for good. Are not the elder apostles ministers? All right. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. So you niggas is going, you gotta watch what the fuck you do, man. All right, watch what the fuck you do. Watch what you say, which is crazy. I was watching the series of the elders last week, and a brother from Jamaica put some carnal shit on the comment board, which you brothers know, all right, about some bulletproof armbands. The elders went instantly in on that brother, man. Instantly. Gave the brother 3 months. That shit put me in fear. I'm like, God damn. Shit. That's why, when you read Timothy, that's why it says rebuke before all, so the rest could be in fear, man. So you got to feel the elders, which a lot of brothers will misconstrue what I just said, but you got to reverence the elders, man. Well, when Samuel came to town, why did you think the regular people said, comest thou peacefully? All right? It's probably scripture on, all right, I'll get back to that, but let me finish this. For he beareth not the sword in vain. So who is that talking about? The elders ain't bearing the sword in vain, all right? So if they see you doing something wrong, they ain't gonna bear their sword in vain. They gonna cut your ass, all right, whether you're gonna get right or not. Because ultimately it's for edification's sakes, man, all right? For he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil, all right? Which, like I said, the physical will come later, man. This is Sirach 46, verse 1. Yahushai, the son of Naviv, all right, this is Yahushai of Sirach, all right, was valiant. Salakia. This is Yahushai, which we call Joshua, book of Joshua, whatnot, son of Naviv, all right? But Sirach's name is also called Yahushai too, all right? Was valiant in wars and was the successor of Moses in prophecies, who according to his name was made great for saving the elect of Yahweh by taking vengeance on the enemies, and he rose up against them that he might set Israel on their own inheritance. How great glory he got when he did lift up his hands and stretch out his sword upon the cities. Now this physically happened, all right? This is physical, but I'm taking a spiritual spin on it. Simple fact, let's take that sword and let's think about the words of God. You got to be vigilant out here when you go and preach, man. All right, unmovable, all right, stable, grounded, rooted, all right, taking on that helmet of salvation. You got to have that confidence in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, all right, just as Joshua physically did when they went out and, because it said he stretched out his arms and, Joshua put people to death, man, literally, all right, so that was physical, but look at it on the spiritual sense. That's what we got to go out here and actually do, man. All right? Cut, slay these non-believers, these 2/3, or cut and slay some of the elect so they can understand the truth, man. Because if you're in this truth, honestly, you should be cut daily, man. Honestly, you should be cut daily. All right? I'm going to go from there. So, and like I was saying, Sirach, that was just giving you an account of what Joshua actually physically did. But like I said, we spiritual men too, all right? All things are double, and the wisdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is manifold. So look at that as a spiritual sense, all right? Joshua got glory. He was vigilant. He was good at it. So you got to be good at this truth. You got to be skilled in this truth, tempered, balanced, man. All right, study to show yourself approved. All right, because you just don't come in this truth and guess what? You walking yeah, like you got it all. No, that's not how it works, man. You got to be trained up. You got to be built up, all right? Exhort. Look up the word exhort, brothers, all right? You got to be built up, man. This ain't no overnight Israelite thing, man, all right? Hey, when you read Proverbs, matter of fact, I'm going to just grab it real quick. Salakia, bear with me. Bible Kushab, bear with me. Here it go. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. This is here we go. Sirach 34:9. There's a couple of good ones. A man that traveled, Salakia. A man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he have much experience. And Salakia, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom. All right, the elders, have traveled, man. Not only physically, I'm talking about spiritually, man. All right, they have experienced a lot of things. All right, so it's a lot of wisdom that they have, man. So, looking at it, at the like the title of my video, The Way of the Sword, you got to be experienced with the sword, man. All right. Matter of fact, the Hebrews 5 is going to have to come out. It's a must now that the Spirit is on me, heavy on that point. This is Hebrews chapter 5. And I'm going to start at 12. For when ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles and the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such that have need of milk and not strong meat. All right, because you got guys that choke on milk, honestly. So if they choking on milk, for damn sure they're going to choke on the steak. All right, they have need of milk and not strong meat. But everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word. And that's what I said, bro. Hey, we got to get skillful. All right, younger brothers, you get built up so you can become skillful, so you can have that experience. All right, for he is a babe. All right. And that's what we are. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, elders, all right? Even those by reason have exercised their senses, all right? So who exercise their senses? The elders. Hey, through much traveling, all right? Hey, what I just read in Sirach, all right? They have that experience. They have that wisdom, all right? Who have exercised their senses to discern both good and evil. All right, yeah, that's even going back to Hebrews 4:12. All right, because discerning between good and evil. All right, it says at the end of 4:12, it says a discerner of thoughts, the intents of hearts. All right, so same goes with the elders, because they're wielding this truth. They're wielding the sword. All right, and they've been doing it for a while, so they have that experience. All right, which, hey, the elders are examples for us. Yahweh Shai is the example for us of how to be. All right. So I'm going to go back to the lesson, and I'm going to read this Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 9:25 and 26. And every man that striveth for the masteries is temperate in all things, man. You got to be balanced, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that in the blue letter. All right. Let's look up some words before I end the lesson. 1 Corinthians, all right, 9:25. All right. For every man that striveth for the masteries. Now let's look up that phrase. All right. It says agonazmia, I believe. Agonazmia. All right, it says to enter a contest, contend. All right, contend with adversaries, fight. But first of all, if you're a fighter or you're a contender, all right, you got to have some type of experience, man. That's like a nigga that never fought a day in his life, all right? A nigga that never fought a day in his life, just jump into the octagon and fight UFC. He gonna get his ass fucked up. All right, he's gonna get fucked up, man. To contend, struggle, difficulties. All right. So you got to strive for this thing. All right. Now let's go look up the phrase temperate. Haha. All right. So it's ikratumai, I believe. All right. I could be wrong. It says to be self-controlled, containment, exhibit of self-government, conduct oneself temporally. So you got to be balanced, man. You got to be balanced in this truth. All right. You got to know how to balance the world in this truth, man. You got to be temperate in all things. All right. The masteries, man. All right. You got to master both sides, man. Master you have to master how to balance these things, man. In all things. And now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we to an incorruptible crown. All right, because a lot of these guys just want vainglory, you know. All right, but anyway, you know, according to the title of this lesson, you have to be built up, man. It's as simple as that. You have to be built up. All right, you got to balance yourself out, you know. And these things are a must, man. All right. So with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. All right. Which are the elder apostles of all Israel. And salutations to the elect. With that, shalom.